Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with Mainetain, and she is performing for Women's Freedom Fest this year, June 19th, 2021. Mainetain, introduce yourself and the crew.
All right, so yeah, my name is Mainetain Thompson. I'm from South Central Los Angeles, repping, and I'm a rapper, a hip-hop artist, and this is Pockets, my drummer, my faithful drummer, and this is Tom McNally, my faithful guitarist.
And how and where did you guys meet?
Wow, we started doing gigs together. We met through another band, actually.
Yeah.
We met through another band. I went to see them perform, and we connected from there on, and we just
Been
every
beating
time
it
I
ever
got a
since.
gig, I bring them on board.
Now, you guys born and raised in LA?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in LA.
Yeah.
Like, all the way.
You from South Central?
I'm from South Central, repping.
Born and raised.
Yes,
How about
yes.
you, Tom?
Detroit.
Right on. You brought the
Detroit,
Detroit up in the
Detroit.
house. Now, I want to ask you, Tom, how did you jump into the rap scene?
Well, I came up playing a lot of soul, funk, and jazz music. I've always liked really rhythmic music. Like, the first music that ever really bit me as a guitarist was Hendrix. It's just like all that fire, And then a couple years later, I got introduced to James Brown. And, as far as guitar music, where I was just like, this is everything, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and so being a hip-hop guitarist, you get to use like the full rhythmic potential of the guitar and then all the sounds too, so you really get to create loads of worlds, and the energy is always really hot.
Yeah.
So like,
Always really dope.
like Maine was saying, we met at a show that I was playing with Des the Pharaoh, shout out to Des, and it's just like the energy is up, like you're getting a party moving, it's really fun.
Right.
So yeah, for me it's just one of the most fun things you can do.
Electric, it's electric, yeah, it definitely is. And me hearing Tom play just made me want to start doing live music more. So we've been doing live music since then, and every time I have a gig, I prefer live music rather than pre-recorded tracks.
Right on.
If they're available, then they're
So
on
you don't
board.
work with a DJ?
I
It's-
do not.
I like
I
that.
do not.
How long you been playing drums? Percussion?
I've actually been a drummer since I was about 8 years old.
Wow.
It started
I didn't
off.
even know that.
It started off in church. Really just being a eye to what our drummer does at the time. His name is LQ Cooper. Shout out to you, bro. And he literally let me sit behind him and watch everything that he did. I didn't necessarily have the opportunity to have a drum set of my own because all I had was church at the time. So whenever you're at church, you can get it in when you can. But I was grateful enough to have a drum set gifted to me, like 2015. Shouts out CJ. He gave me my actual first drum set, and I've been banging on that thing ever since. Ever since.
Maintain, who and what inspired you to start doing music?
You know what? For me, it started from a place of pain, and then just a place of having something to say. I consider myself like a hood journalist, and so there's always something to speak on, going on in the neighborhood and my surroundings. So for me, that's what it was. It came from a place of pain and a place of just having something to say. I had an opinion, and hip hop is different genres, and there's so many different ways to express yourself. So yeah, it's just expression in itself, just so many ways. Yeah.
And are you working with any local producers that you want to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, shout out to Geo Works. You know what I'm saying? I've been working with Geo for forever, since I started. Shout out to Glenn's Basement, my boy Levi at Glenn's Basement, who's doing some tracks for me right now. And I'm open to working with a lot of different producers and stuff like that. So, if the music is good, you know what I'm saying, I'll jump on board. Shout out to Legendary, who I just worked with recently on a few tracks. And yeah, they're all awesome. Yeah.
Right on. So are you guys trying to land a major music deal, or are you trying to go independent route?
I've been independent the whole time. I've been independent, and it just allows me the elbow room to work with who I want to work with, and produce my own videos and my own music how I want it you know, and not be put on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? A lot of labels tend to put you on the shelf sometimes, and it's been an awesome journey.
Let's talk about the latest track you guys dropped. What's the title? Where can we find it?
Okay, so the latest track that I dropped is called Hands in the Air, and it is a bit of grimy, gritty type of hip hop song talking about, you know, some hood stuff, just like I said, hood journalism. So it starts off kind of, you know, bald-headed little baby, fresh up out the hood. Mom, you know, it starts kind of grimy, and Gio produced that track also. And so that's a new single that you can find on iTunes, you know, Spotify, different places. You know, and together we just do music whenever we're, you know, called on to do live music.
So you guys are doing gigs locally here? Are you on the road, or plan on going on the road now that, you know, some restrictions are being lifted?
Yeah, actually, I have some stuff coming up, so I'm always texting these guys, trying to see what their schedule is to do some stuff. I'm hoping to, you know, grace the stage of the Watts Festival. You know, I'm hoping to grace. We got a Tiny Desk performance coming up, you know, that I haven't even told you about. Heads up. That's a text. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, I just try to keep pushing myself out there and submitting to different platforms, and just hoping that, like you guys, L Project, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my music and, you know, be noticed. So yeah, it's just a matter of, when you're independent, you just keep pushing it out there, keep submitting, and keep, you know, networking. And right, you guys can get your early bird tickets still. Go to thelproject.org so you guys can see Maintain and her crew performing. You guys. Now, all you guys have girlfriends, boyfriends, or both? Fan question. Fan question.
The drummer is happily married.
Right on.
Been married, gonna stay married. I admire y'all. I appreciate y'all.
No polyamorous anything for you. Okay.
No.
Maintain, you got a girl, a wife?
I'm engaged.
Right
my
on.
fiance, my fiance is Yana Booyah Glover, and yeah, she's a singer, songwriter, model. She's awesome.
Talk about her. Come on.
You know, philanthropist. You know, entrepreneur. She's a Gemini. She's multi-talented, and I'm happy.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Right on. What about you, Tom?
I says nothing.
Okay, we see what's going on.
I'm neither engaged nor married.
Right on. You enjoying that single life? We like that. Okay, now how can everybody find you on your Instagram, social media? Give a big shout out to you. Plug yourself.
Oh, well, Maintain, MAINETAIN, Maintain _Thompson, or Maintain Thompson on all platforms, social media, YouTube, however, you know, that's how you can find me.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Pockets Ya Bish. That's POCKETSYABISH at Instagram.
Pockets Ya Bish.
I'm Tom McNally on Instagram, TOMMCNALLEY.
Right on. Thank you guys for so much. We look forward to seeing you guys performing at Women's Freedom Festival. Give a shout out to
L Project. Shout out to She Angels Foundation. Shout out to the city of West Hollywood, West, baby.
Right
Enjoy
on.
yourselves. I really hope you do.
Thank you.
All right.
Much love.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bald-headed little baby, fresh up out the womb. Like to try to spec me, turn me to a goon. Graduated from a bottle to a problem child. Reckless and wild, I'm so uncool. Back to hood, born in all my roots. Flipping over pillows, trying to find your tooth. Wrong side of the bed, all screws loose. Yeah, I'm coming for your head, shaking your IQ. Walk no crawl, strap no bow. Yes, y'all. Your hands in the air, your hands in the air, your hands in the air, your hands in the air. Stay there, while your hands in the air. My hands in your pocket, put the money in the bag. Keep going, don't stop it. Pockets on swole, fuck a wallet. Whatever you need, I got it, or I can get it. I stay medicated, I'm sick, I'm with it. I'm on your fucking head, don't forget it. I'm the key and the lock, you niggas dread. Heard what I said, Say I'm the key and the lock, you niggas dread. Yeah, bitch, I'm coming for your motherfucking head. Greed gon' keep a nigga fade. Reaching for my pay to leave you dead. Walk no crawl, strap no bow. Yes, y'all. Keep your the air.